thought it was a perfect opportunity, though, to talk about America Recycles Day. There's kind of a unique art exhibit comprised of recycled materials at the Thompson Center today. So we thought we'd have on the CEO of USAgain. This is Matthias. How's it going, Matthias?
Great. Good morning.
Thank you for being with us. Matthias Wallander. Sorry, I didn't have your last name there. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Tell us about this unique art display that you guys have going on.
Yeah, so we're building a mountain of clothing on Thompson Center plaza this morning, and it has 10,000 pounds of clothes, which represents approximately a lifetime of clothes consumption for one person. And it's a big mountain, I can tell you that. And we want to raise awareness about recycling, and that the regular clothes and shoes you and I wear today is reusable and recyclable.
What did you have people donate all their clothes and say bring everything that you have, just to show kind of the impact of how many things go unrecycled?
Yeah, I mean, we want people to realize that most clothing is reusable. 99% of clothing is reusable or recyclable. What can't be reused or worn again by somebody else can be turned into wiping rags or insulation material. So really there isn't anything, unless it's wet or soiled, that can't be reused or recycled.
Most things can be recycled now. I know there's a lot of organizations, too, where they're sending shoes to different parts of the world where they obviously wouldn't have, access to new or gently used shoes.
Correct. And shoes are in very high demand worldwide. And also considering that people in places in Africa are using their feet a lot more than we maybe do. So walking is the most common mode of transportation. You walk to school, you walk to the market, you walk everywhere, so you need a good pair of shoes.
Right, they might not have cars in many of these areas, so they're walking everywhere, as you said. What are you guys going to do with the big mountain of clothing after today?
The clothing will be reused and recycled. So this is all clothing that's been collected through our recycling bins in the Chicagoland area. We have green and white collection bins dotted throughout the landscape.
Well, it's very cool. I think it's a great idea. It raises awareness about recycling, if anything, and it kind of makes for a cool sight if you have a chance to get on over there and see it today. And again, the best part is that it's all going to be recycled and reused again. So how can we get involved?
Well, one way is to go on the USAgain website and put in your zip code and see if there is a recycling bin near you. You can bring your clothing and shoes 24/7, and the environmental benefits of reusing or recycling rather than throwing it in the trash are enormous. So the textile industry is responsible for about 10% of the global carbon impact, which is huge. And that means that every piece of clothing that you reuse or recycle saves about 15 times its own weight in carbon emissions.
Boy, it's a startling fact, isn't it?
It is, and we all have to do our part to reduce carbon emissions to fight global warming. So this is one simple thing that we can all do, is the regular clothes and shoes that you and I wear today. It can be reused or recycled rather than buried in the landfill.
Absolutely. Matthias, give out the website for USAgain.
It's USAgain.com.
Okay, well, we appreciate your time. Best of luck, and good luck with donating everything today, and hope a lot of people come by and see this for the impact.
Thanks, Andrea.
Okay, appreciate it. That's Matthias Wallander. He's the CEO of USAgain. It looks like USAgain, but it's all one word, USAgain. .org, as he said. You guys should definitely check this out. Some of these stats are pretty startling. Americans throw away 85% of all unwanted clothing and shoes into the trash. And the release says that while recycling household items like paper bottles and cans has become second nature, a lot of people still don't realize that clothing can be recycled too.
And this is good to know because, sometimes with clothing, I'll go through stuff and I'll have a pile, and I'll have Goodwill and then throw away and give to somebody I know, that could use it, whatever. But now the stuff that I would throw away because it has a stain on it or something, they would take it, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Even if, obviously, if it's something that has a stain or it can't be worn, you could use it as, dust rag.
Right.
Or it's better that it doesn't end up in a landfill.
Yeah, so that's cool to know, because I've been throwing away a lot of stuff that probably could go, towards this recycling.
Absolutely, and the shoes thing, too. I know we were laughing earlier because I was wearing somebody else's shoes. But, yeah, we have a neighbor from back home. My friend Joan collects shoes, and they send them all. She boxes them up. They send these, and again, they're either new or gently used. You're not going to give a pair of shoes that are, the soles are worn down. Those can be recycled.
Right. And there's a lot of organizations that do that with athletic shoes.
Yeah.
Soles for soles, and I forget, there's so many different ones.
Yeah, there's so many out there, but don't just throw this stuff in the trash. And this impact today, I think, is really going to shock a lot of people. Picture 9,000 pounds of clothing at the Thompson Center. But the good thing is it's all going to be donated. So, again, it's Use Again. Happy America Recycles Day. We'll have more after this on WGN.
Tonight, the Friday night packed with Chicago sports action. Don't miss a minute of it. On FM 87.7 The Game.
The Northwestern Wildcats open the basketball season